welcome to Recipes Tested. I'm Brianna Robinson, and today I'm going to be sharing with you guys a super special, kind of personal recipe, if you will, with you. This is my mom's spinach with egg sauce, I guess. I don't know. I tried to go like Laura vibes. That was my mom's name. I was just trying to get all nostalgic because, as some of you might know, she's not here for me to ask her how to make this recipe. So I had to like go back in the past in my mind and make it from memory. Fortunately, we had this a lot as kids. I have 4 brothers and sisters, and this was like the thing that we loved. And it's super easy. It's very delicious. This is what my mom says is how she got us 4 kids to all eat our veggies, all eat our greens, and not complain about it. And as we got older, we were just so in love with spinach that we wanted to try all these other vegetables. And to this day, all of us will never turn down an artichoke, asparagus, or spinach. I will leave directions down in the description below for how I made it in the recipe, but this is, it's cooking. You can adjust it to how you like it. I'm gonna go through the process and show you guys how it's made. And at the end of the video, I will give a review and let you know if it's love at first bite. So if you wanna see how this recipe turns out, just keep watching and I'll get testing. So the first thing I got going on was making my hard-boiled eggs. So I got my eggs in a pot of cold water and brought that to a boil and then let it boil uncovered for 1 minute. And then once that minute was up, I went and took a lid and covered it, left it on the heat, let it bubble still for 10 minutes. No peeking. This is how you get perfect hard-boiled eggs every single time with none of that nasty green ring around it. And then after the 10 minutes, I quickly took it over to the stove and put some cold water on it to let it cool down. And then I always get some ice and throw it in there too, just to help it cool down a little faster. The next I got going on my spinach. So I just cooked some frozen spinach according to package instructions and made sure to get the excess water out before I got going on my butter mixture. So I got my super cute butter dish from Dewan. I will leave that link in the description below so that you can check it out. I love this dish. I love the pop of color that it gives my kitchen. But I got my cooled off hard-boiled eggs, and I always peel my eggs on paper towel. And so I peel them on one side, set them down on the other, and then I just peeled 2 eggs for 1 10-ounce package of spinach, just to kind of give you a ratio. This is what I like to use for like a lunch. But then once my eggs were done, I rinsed them off under cold water, folded my paper towel over my shells, and then dried them off. And then you can just toss the whole thing away. And that's how I keep my shells from not making a mess. But then I got my egg slicer. You can also chop this all up, but then I just sliced my eggs. I don't know, this is the only reason why I have this device. So I sliced it one way and then I just sliced them the other way. And then once that was all done, I got my butter and it was melted in a pot and put my eggs in there. And then in my pot, once the eggs were in there, I seasoned it. So we love just plain black pepper and garlic salt. You can use Creole, you can use whatever. And then you just mix all of this together. And at first it'll look like you have way, way, way too much butter. Just keep mixing. Trust me, the eggs will absorb some of the butter. But then I just made sure that my spinach was super duper drained. You want it to look really dry. That's what makes this recipe so great. You want the spinach to be super dry. And then I just poured it onto my plate. And then after that, I just topped it. I mean, it's super simple and easy, but all of your seasoning is gonna come from your eggs. So you don't have to season your spinach, but you can, no big deal. But then I just plated it all up and made sure I got any of the sauce left over on the eggs. And this is what it looks like when it's done. All right, guys, so here it is. That was pretty quick and easy. I understand why we had this so much as a kid, because this was a side dish for like everything. But anyway, I'm gonna give it a taste and let you know if it's love at first bite. It's just how I remember it. It's so fattening flavored and so much egg. I remember my mom loved butter in everything. When I was pregnant with Remington, this was like 2 weeks before she passed. And she said that she just tried to do equal amounts butter to eggs, and that's pretty much how she made the sauce. And it just brings me back, man. I just had this so much growing up. It's like the perfect amount of sauce to spinach that you really don't even taste the spinach. I think that's what she did, is like a trick to get us to love our veggies. But this is just so good, guys. It's almost like the eggs take on a whole other texture being soaked in this sauce, or of the butter, I guess, because the egg yolks, you know, gain that fat and the richness from the butter, but then the egg whites kind of stand out a little bit more on their own. It's just like a pop of not richness, which I really enjoy. We never added any cheese to this or anything like that, but this is just making me smile and bringing me back. But I mean, I have to be biased. I have to rate this a 10 out of 10. This is just like one of those recipes, you know, that no matter what's going on in your life, it's always a good idea. We used to eat this with so much random stuff, but it was always delicious and always a good idea. But I'm going to go ahead and finish this here. So thank you guys so much for watching. And if you liked it, give me a thumbs up and leave a comment down below and let me know if you have any like weird random family recipes like this one. I'd love to try them out. I mean, honestly, that would make my heart feel so happy. And don't forget to subscribe while you're here for more recipes tested. And I will see you guys with my next video. Bye. Why is a plate of spinach making me cry?
I'm 2.5.
You are 2.5?
Yeah, I'm 2.5.
What's your name?
Grammy.
How big are you?
3.
You're 3. What's your favorite color?
Pink.
What's your,
Purple.
yeah. What's your favorite?
Green.
What's your favorite food?
Pink candy. Yeah, pink candy. And Sugies. I like Sugies.
Hey, what's your favorite show?
My Little Pony.
What is your mommy's name?
Mom.
What's daddy's name?
There.
Jer?
Yeah.
What's Bubby's name?
Laylan.
Raylan? Who do you love?
Laylan and Mom.
What about Dad?
I love Dad.